free, I said. Death, she said once, but she would never do it. Me? 8 or 9 years old. Crying for what? For the yelling? For the arguments? For the beatings? Crying for the silence. Crying not to be anything at all. Crying to be rid of the torture. But crying wasn't resolving the problem. It wasn't helping it. So I stopped crying. Instead, I started yelling, "Stop!" But the tears began once again. All I ever heard was, "Get out of my house! You never help us with this family!" Covering my head, the yelling turned to muffled voices. Some people said my dad was going to kill my mom. Some people said terrible things would happen there. We went south, only for a month. Everyone said, "Don't go! Stay in a place you could call home." But we left. We went to a shelter. It was a house at least. School came and I made some new friends, but I felt crushed with racism. We were just a poor family who shouldn't be there. Teachers didn't understand our different race, it seemed. They watched me fail. Then the day came where the court told us I had to meet with a man I called father. Our mother dropped us off for our visits. Our father never showed up. Somehow it didn't work. Just like everything else in this family, I guess. It doesn't work. We ended up going back home, again. Yelling ceased for a while, but only to return. From 11 to 12 years old, the arguments happened all the time. Yelling, cursing, and crying. I was sick and tired of them. My iPod was the only thing that helped it. I stopped listening to the yelling. I ignored all of them. School and music were my only escape, I guess. Then the day came when we left the house again. I was crying, of course. We went to a new house. It was an apartment building. We were helped by people I didn't know. The people at the YWCA Union County. I hated my life and would say it to anyone who would listen. But at least I was free from the nonsense. Free from crying over and over. Free from feeling sick all the time. One day, my mother told us we had to go to therapy. I was furious. I didn't go until they forced me to. Even when I went, I was stubborn and wouldn't speak. But after a few weeks, I started talking more and doing music with my therapist. We got along well, I guess. I told her about a story I was writing, and she helped me turn it into a book. Today, at age 13, writing is key to getting through the domestic violence I've seen in my family. It has helped with my escape. It is my way out. It helps me find comfort. I just hope one day this solitude will be peace instead of violence.